What is up, SmackNPie? SmackNPie here, and welcome to a very special video here on the channel. Welcome to Clementine's Return, aka Clementine comic from Skybound X. The comic just dropped, and people are freaking out. Why they're freaking out? Well, let's find out together. To experience this comic, to experience this return of our beloved character Clementine, I brought a friend of mine. He's also making some sort of return here on the channel. Ladies and gentlemen, it's none other than Marcus.
It's me.
Yes, you might have, if you guys have stayed on this channel for a long time, I'm talking a very long time, you guys might know him. But Marcus, how you doing?
I'm doing just fine.
Alright, are you excited to see Clementine return?
I'm so excited.
Okay, tell us about you and Clementine, like, not in that way, like, how do you feel about the character?
I think she had a very good, like, character progression. Like, she changed a lot, like, when we first saw her to now. So
yeah, and we've been there, experiencing it all. Yep, okay, so we're not gonna waste any more time. Let's just jump straight into it. Alright, so on the first page we have this blue cover that says Clementine, and it says Clementine Lives. So Clementine was first introduced in Telltale Games, The Walking Dead, where she grew over the course of game's 4 seasons from a scared 8-year-old into a formidable teenager. As a child of the zombie apocalypse, Clementine has always persevered through the darkest of times, and her story is far from over. This issue marks her first appearance in comics and sets the stage for the journey ahead. Basically what Marcus said, and number second, it is continuing right after the events of the final season ending. So how they're gonna tackle it? Well, let's find out. So Marcus, on second page,
it's an old house. Clearly, you know,
yeah,
not in a good state anymore.
This is, by the way, it's Erickson boarding school, the same house where season 4 we lived alongside other kids. So keep it going. Yes, the reason they're showing this is because that's the room of Clementine and AJ. They're showing us that Clementine is sneaking out from her bed. Why is she doing that? Well, let's keep going. Yes, so if you look at one of the blocks, it's like her footsteps made a noise. She looked back to make sure no one is following her outside. And the second page, she's officially out of the Erickson boarding school with one leg. With one leg, mind you, so that's a salute, Clementine. And you can see zombies are still lingering outside. It is unclear whether this is day or night because of, you know, no color. It's black and white.
It looks like
but
there's
I would
sun
assume
behind the trees in the top picture. Like
I
the
would
sun
say
just peeking over. No.
It's a good thing. I would say it's a good point. Basically, I would say it's like early morning, like very early morning. We can even debate sitting here that did she even sleep at night, or she stayed awake all this time just to find an opportunity to sneak out?
Oh, she entered some kind of cabin.
Yeah, it's a fishing shack near the school.
Oh yeah, I remember it. And
yes,
clearly digging for something, and she finds a map.
Yeah.
But she hears a rustle.
Oh, let's see what we have.
And she turns around quickly.
We finally have a dialogue. She says, "I'm a little busy, you know." Is she good? Someone snuck up behind her in terms like a zombie, and she's talking to her. "I'm busy, you know," and then she takes care of that, and she starts reading something. So it's obvious that she, in the previous one, she had a map, and she's planning something, but she doesn't want to tell anyone.
Well, she put something in her backpack, presumably the map, and she gets ready to get out again. So it looks like there's some noises outside, and she says, again, it's too early for this. She opens with quite a push, it looks like.
And she's not happy.
She's not happy.
Oh, look at our boy AJ already.
I knew it.
AJ.
I knew it. You're leaving.
AJ.
I'm coming.
AJ, go back to school.
You weren't even going to say goodbye? This was just going to be a trip, right? Like last time. You were going to come back.
Uh-oh. What is happening here? I don't like this. Clementine, why are you dismissing AJ like that? In the next page, this isn't a trip, AJ.
Then where are we going?
AJ, she kneels down. She looks at him. You can't come with me.
No! You said never go alone.
I know. I did.
You promised.
Oh my god, I don't like this. Yo, Marcus,
This is so sad.
why is she leaving AJ like that? And why is she pushing him like, what? She's crying. I have to break that promise.
Why?
Oh god, they're both crying. I don't like this.
They're both crying.
I've known you since you were born, goofball.
I know this story.
But you don't know what it means. Before we got here, I've lost track of all the times I nearly lost you. All the close calls, getting you here somewhere safe. It's all I've wanted. And now with the coalition, having 2 other settlements around to help, you can have a real life here with good people. The school isn't a hideout anymore. It's
home.
Yeah.
For both of us.
No, baby. It's not for me. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm not...
What?
Happy.
I can make you happy.
Well, hold on a sec.
Oh.
What? You're not happy? What are you talking about, Clementine? Yo, Marcus, what is she talking about?
Are you supposed to be happy in a zombie apocalypse?
No, I mean, listen, all this time, 4 seasons, alright? She made it clear that AJ is her everything, right? We've sacrificed so much for him, just to get him somewhere safe. She wanted to spend the rest of her life taking care of AJ. What happened to that?
Maybe
Anyways.
She thinks that her not being with AJ would be safer for him.
That's a good point. Let's see how they explain it, though. That's we're interpreting. Let's see how they explain it.
I can make you happy.
Goofball, I love you, but you can't. As a zombie sneaks behind her as she cries.
BAM! Where are you going?
North, stashed a car up the road. That was a good shot.
Well, you taught me.
Look how big you've gotten. It happened so fast. Just remember to...
Clem, I'll be okay. You did good.
God
What?
dang, as flashback happens of Clementine bringing AJ out of the ranch. A flashback that was shown in Season 4, Episode 4, I believe? Or Episode 3, I'm not quite sure there. But in there, after the events of Season 3, she went to the ranch and it was a massacre. It was a massacre there, and she finally found AJ in one of the lockers. You know a locker? AJ was literally inside a locker. And she had to open it, and he was sitting
Just
there
like
with blood
all over again.
Yeah, it was blood all over his face. So this is pretty sad. Why is she doing this? Why is she leaving? Why is she not happy? AJ, she got great school, great people in there. She knows how to fight. She's leading the school. There are settlements around. AJ is all happy. That's all you ever wanted, Clementine. What are you doing? Oh, he runs off. He can't take care of the emotional trauma that he's in at the moment. And Clementine stands there on her own, looking around, and something peeks from the corner.
It's a zombie. And with the text, Clementine returns, summer 2022. It's a whole year from now.
Well, first of all, let's address the elephant in the room.
There's an elephant?
Yep, there is an elephant.
Oh.
There was the perfect ending. Remember before this recording, I asked you, I told you basically, I said that this was the perfect ending that they had for the final season.
Mm-hmm.
I brought that up specifically because of this ending, what they did here. So not only did they split AJ and Clementine again, but also with this reasoning. What are your thoughts?
I think we haven't seen enough for it to really know what's going on. There probably is like some good reason why she had to leave, because she did leave like very abruptly for what appears to be no reason. But I wanna know what the reason is.
I want to know what reason, but they better have a good reason. We waited, let me just put this together. We waited 2.5 years for this.
Yeah, for 13 pages.
12 if you don't, if
12.
You don't count the first one.
I mean, I guess if you
one.
count like the very last one.
Anyways, this was Clementine Return. Some people say it was butchered. Some people say it was rushed. I don't know why. First of all, it was so short, number one. And number two, why things just started so abruptly and ended so abruptly. I think it would help if in the next book, the book 1, as they were calling it, if we get more into the psychology behind it, of why and how Clementine ended up in that situation where she had to make a decision of leaving AJ behind. How do you do that, fam? How do you do that? If Joel had done that, what she did here, or if Ellie had, well, Ellie kind of sort of did, but she had a good reason. She never, okay, we're not gonna go in there. Anyways, the final page says this, and Clementine lives. Bringing the beloved Clementine into comics for the first time is almost as daunting a task as surviving a horde of walkers. Thankfully, there's no one in comics more fearless than Tilly Walden. We fell in love with Tilly's haunting and emotional work in graphic novel, like On a Sunbeam and Spinning, that's her other works, and when we received her initial pitch for Clementine Book 1, which is the next book after this, we knew it was something special. The short story in this volume serves as a bridge between the Telltale Games series and Clementine Book 1, a brand new graphic novel that takes place in the same world as the game and the Walking Dead comic books. Of course, the branching narrative of the game meant we needed to make some decisions, like, it doesn't matter, but our North Star was always to stay true to Clementine's journey while pushing her forward into bold new places. We love Clem as much as you do, and just like Lee, we'll do anything to protect her.
Oh man, I miss Lee.
Man, rest in peace, Lee.
We are also pleased to announce that Clementine Book 1 is the beginning of a trilogy of Clementine original graphic novels, all written and drawn by Tilly. Book 1 will be released June 2022 and officially kicks off our new young adult and middle grade graphic novel imprint. We can't wait to show you what we got cooking. To Clementine fans, old and new, and Skybound fans, young and old, we hope you'll enjoy our story and all the stories to come. Still not bitten, not even close.
There you go. There you go. Still not been, not even close. Well,
I can't say I'm not a little disappointed that we got 12 pages with very little dialogue.
we'll see where it goes. But June 2022, that's a long time.
That's a real
That
long
is a
time.
long time. We'll see Marcus very soon again. Hopefully by June 22, both of us are alive by then.
Hopefully.
Up and running.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. And we still have the passion for this whole thing.
I mean, it's a great series. I don't think I'll ever lose the passion for it.
That's the spirit. And most importantly, like we said a couple of days ago, it is the root of where we are today.
Mm-hmm.
And you never forget your roots. That would do it for this video, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure to let me know your thoughts and theories down in those comments below. Huge thanks to Marcus. His links are always in the description.
Always.
Like always, in all the videos. You will be here more, so make sure you stay tuned. Marcus, when are you going to start your YouTube channel?
Well, hopefully within the next few days, I'll have a banner and logo up, and I'll make my first video.
Okay, we're ready. We're ready to see what you post. I'll see you in the next one, boys. Take care and peace.